beautiful people,
Hello.
and welcome to another episode of Issues and Society live stream.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Today, guys, as usual, we're bringing you the gist hot, 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 like I see the hot. I'm Vanilla, and
I am Dr. Liz.
we're happy to be on your screens again today.
Yeah, it's always a
So,
pleasure.
it's always a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure.
Moving on to
The icebreaker. Okay, so I have an interesting icebreaker, and as usual, I'd like to hear your thoughts. I'd like to see your comments. And then today's icebreaker is quite funny because I feel like it's going to be a tussle between me and Miss Vanilla. But let me ask you guys first. Then I would ask Miss Vanilla.
okay.
So my icebreaker is for the Gen Zs out there. What is one thing you can state more than one thing? What is one thing that a millennial does that annoys you? And for the millennials, what is one thing that a Gen Z does that gets you like really upset? You're like, these people said.
Hmm.
Over to, over to you. I know you. I know you have a lot to say. So over to you,
Do
Vanilla.
I? Do I? Okay. As much as I'm going to say I love the spirit of the Gen Zs. They are very,
Yeah.
um, I wouldn't say the word is resilient. Like they know they agree. That's one. And okay,
Giving a
we
smell
have
to
to talk
that.
about positives before we talk about the
Okay,
negatives.
okay.
And
Hmm.
I
Okay.
think yeah, they are very confident. Even if a Gen Z doesn't know anything, like they don't know anything about what's happening and they love trends. Those people love trends. But the thing is, even if they don't know, they want to show you that you cannot intimidate me. Oh,
No, no.
okay. What are the things the Gen Zs do that actually gets people like I'm a millennial. What do they do that get people like us? One, Gen Z believe they have all the experience in the world. They want to school you. You that has been on the journey
Ah!
before they even began. They want to school you. They as in Gen Z, na everybody teacher. I did tell you. You know they are
We're
w-
tech savvy, like
most of them are the online
we're tech
in-laws and
savvy. So I mean, why not?
yeah, waiting.
We're tech savvy, like we're good with technology, you know.
I know what it means, but
So why
you're
not?
good with technology that they asked the Gen Z. There was this I saw a video the other day. They asked a Gen Z 4 plus 4, as in 2 plus 2. He said 4. The guy now said 4 plus 0. He was confused.
No.
He was. Check out that video.
Maybe he just got into coma or shock.
I think he actually ended up saying 24.
Say
Like
lie.
honestly, Gen Z is they want to teach you what you know, and they feel like they have they feel like they have enough experience to put everybody in check. Like, bro, you know what millennials, as in being a millennial is not beans. These days, Gen Z, nobody even has the time to discipline them and tell them to stay in one place and don't do this. They don't, like, basically they don't have all of those rules. Like some of us were actually kept in the house and you dare not go out without friends and all. As a lady, discipline poor. But these days, Gen Zs, they have the right to do what they choose what they want to study. But for some of us, the case was different. So, Gen Zs, one, they are your teacher. They want to be your teacher. They want to school you. They want to mentor you. That's the word. Gen Zs want to mentor you. And lastly, things that Gen Zs do that actually sometimes kicks me off balance is their dress sense.
Ah
A
ah.
Gen Z can wear anything. Gen
Hey.
Z can wear.
Can you
Gen
look at
Zs can match
you
up
guys,
anything
you
with
guys, this one
anything.
is triple bullet. Oh no, I don't agree.
They are the new day baddies.
You say what?
New day baddies. You see somebody that doesn't
Trend.
have flesh.
We're
Somebody that doesn't have
following
flesh don't have
trend.
anything to show. God.
I
Gen Z matter plenty.
I
Oh,
support
like Gen
you.
Z matter plenty.
You are following the trend.
Gen Z matter plenty. I can't even. God, where do you want to start from? You go just see person go just carry one thing wey no concern the other outfit, just match am on top, and then you be seeing them taking pictures
As
like.
long as you feel good and comfortable. I like that she said we're confident. As long as you feel good and comfortable.
Are you
You're
guys as
saying,
confident as millennials?
wear your tea, show off, nothing
Yeah, I
doing.
beg Gen Z's will just what we do is just take them as you see. Just you see those children you have at home, your younger ones, millennials. Please treat them like your babies
Oh my
because
god.
that's the way. And you know, babies want to teach you sometimes, but
Yeah.
all the same. Respect to them. They're very versatile. They're daring. They're some of them are intelligent. Some don't even care about school. Though. Some of them don't care anything for head. Unlike millennials that were pushed to study no
Yeah.
matter what. Even if you could not complete your education, you must have one thing at least to show that you're educated. But Gen Z no care. Most of them don't even go to school anymore, sha. But we appreciate them. So to you.
Shout out to all my Gen Zs out there. You're all at the real thing happening in the world today.
They go support themselves. No
I
mind me.
celebrate ya all, Joe. You're doing good. Well, um, I like the things I admire about the millennials, and then it's
Why are you looking at me when you say millennials?
well, they have this resilience, yeah. They have this strength that I admire, and I actually I would like to route it back to the kind of training, the kind of discipline they got. It's something that you don't find in every Gen Zs, and the ones that actually exhibit that trait of discipline. Check the way they've been trained at home. Check the values that have been instilled, and then it's easy to find. It's easy to tell that this person is a millennial. It's like they have this discipline. They have this work
Thank you. Thank you.
etiquette,
Thank
like
you. Thank
you know,
you. Thank
and
you.
it's very beautiful to
Go
see a Gen
Go
Z.
straight to the
A
point.
Gen Z is not really like disciplined like that, sha.
Thank you very much.
So I admire
We
it.
appreciate all the millennials should be blushing right now, but don't.
I
This is
admire,
about to blast you
I
guys.
admire it. Then sorry, oh, the things that I don't like. I don't like the fact that, like she said, their experience. I don't like the fact that they always feel experienced. Sometimes some of them are outdated and they don't want to be taught. Why do you do that to yourself? Like, we're tech savvy. What I mean, do you know? Welcome to the world of technology. We can
Guys, we are
teach you.
saying this. There's a Gen Z in this studio. The person is just giving hand gestures and don't
Of
worry.
course, we can teach you. Things have technology have the world has as in. Oh, the world is advanced more than the time where you were born. Do you understand?
And
So
you
then
believe those millennials are not following up.
they are not
Ah,
all of
Typical
them.
Gen Z.
Not all of them are following up, and
Typical Gen Z.
I mean, just be open to learn from us. I mean, we
Mhm.
get the age thing, but I mean, our crazy ideas can be a plus 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 to your
Yeah, that's
to
true.
your ancient mind, which we respect.
You believe millennials are ancient?
some of them?
You there's no way you will not collect after this session.
And then
There's no way, guys.
and then you know
God.
one thing that I was having a conversation on Sunday with somebody else. One thing that just wowed me. This guy is a millennial. One thing that wowed me was how he was talking about his cousin using her phone, and then he found it very disrespectful. I'm not saying that it's not disrespectful.
His cousin
But-
is a Gen Z.
She, of course, she is. And then he asked me, what do I think? So, as a Gen Z that I am, I started to say, okay, sir, have you wondered why she's always on her phone? She was like, TikTok, Instagram, nothing but social media. I'm like,
That's the life of Gen Zs here.
yeah. So, and I'm like, okay, but are you sure that she's not trying to use it to distract herself from something? I was like, which distraction are you
Read
talking
the
about?
Bible if you want to be distracted.
And then I gave
Read
him
your
an
Bible.
And I gave him an instance where I feel like if I'm in an environment that is not conducive, maybe they're always quarreling or fighting, I would always be on my earpods because I'm trying to escape the environment. And then there was a time like that in my life
Were
where
they quarreling in that environment?
yes, they were. They were like, there's no morning that I wake up that they're not shouting. So
The
to
people
save
you're talking about.
yeah. So to
Okay.
save myself of the trauma that comes with the environment, because I know the thing go shall reach me, I just put on my earpods, and then the next thing, are you hearing me? So people did not understand for a while I was always on earpods, but it was just to save myself. So when I explained this to him, I was like, okay, you have a point there. Maybe I have a conversation with
Mm.
her. So, I mean, there's that, but I feel like sometimes
Gen Z's
they're
just
not
respect
understanding.
your elders.
No, no, of
Yes,
course,
yeah,
of course,
that's
of
what I have
course,
to
of
say.
course.
And
Respect your
you know,
elders.
whoever they say, there's this parable. I would like to say it in pidgin, like see blind man. You see blind man, they waka, they come for road. No laugh am because you man they follow that road they go. So learn from those that have been before you. And also, if you have ideas, present them. There's a way you present your
Properly,
ideas. So
properly.
don't try to teach your teachers. That's just what I have
Yeah.
to say.
Suggest them, suggest your
Exactly.
ideas.
Suggest your
Yeah.
ideas. So okay, guys. On to today's newspapers. Okay.
Yep.
Next is the newspaper review. So our first paper for today is the Leadership Friday. Okay. The big story on the Leadership Friday says Northern governors back Tinubu's renewed push for state police.
Hmm.
Take that again. Northern governors back Tinubu's renewed push for state police. Okay, you know this issue about this governor of Zamfara State,
Yeah.
where he said he was actually also pushing for this state police
True.
implementation. He said that he knows where the bandits are, he knows how to get them, but orders come from
Abu.
Abuja. So okay, the next story on the Leadership Friday is 2027 resurrecting zoning is regressive. Resurrecting zoning is regressive. That is Olawekwo Hashim support groups. Okay, we'll just brush on a few of these stories. Police invite El Rufai, six others ADC leaders for questioning. Police invite El Rufai, six other ADC leaders for questioning. Another story said Italian fashion icon Giorgio Armani dies at 91. Oh wow.
That's a very good age.
So rest his soul. Okay, on the top page again, there's a story that says Arewa Consultative Forum
Yeah.
and Feni Fere Middle Belt Forum also support President's resolve. That is on the state police, the push for the state police implementation.
Yeah.
Another one says, after family of 3 tragic deaths, Abuja Council moves against touts. We'll be talking about that
Much
in
later.
today's session.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So the final story I would like to touch here says Wike unveils 50%
50%
fertilizer
fertilizer.
subsidy for Abuja farmers.
Hmm.
Okay. One more interesting story says flood alerts issued to 9 northern 5
Five
southern
southern states.
states. Okay, guys, you might want to grab your copy of today's Leadership Friday. There's a whole lot going on there. Our next paper for today is the Punch. The big story on the Punch says Afenifere Northern leaders demand state police amid delays. Okay, that story is really trending. On the top page, we have FG seek fresh 1.75 billion World Bank loan. You say what? You say waiting.
What are they even collecting the loan for? I don't. Well,
Okay, you'll find that on page 16. The next one is new parties seeking INEC registration surge to 171. You'll find that on the page 3 of the Punch newspapers. Jonathan blames betrayal for 2015 election loss. Jonathan blames betrayal for 2015 election loss. That is on page 12. Another story says Oshun Algon challenges CBN over local LG account signatories. Okay. Okay, guys, there's a lot happening here on the Punch on this paper. FG defense delay says security reform undergoing due process framework with states, and then Afenifere MBF and PANDEF insists state policing overdue. Northern leaders press for action. There is actually a press and like a push for this state police
yeah.
implementation.
Yeah.
And there was a one of the headlines where it says Tinubu hails CJTF, that's the Nigerian Civilian Joint Task Force.
Yeah,
They've actually been doing
doing
a
a
lot.
lot
Yeah, they've
lately.
actually been
Yes,
doing a lot. Those guys are doing a
even
lot.
in the Katsina incident,
They're doing a
the
lot.
one of the reporters actually said something
Yeah,
about their work.
yes, they're doing a lot
A
because
whole lot
I'm
of work.
really aware about their works. And then another story said train derailment sparks NRC reorganization. It's needed. Panic as 5 bodies found along Lagos River bank. Oh Jesus. CBT WAEC mandates 250 computers CCTV for schools.
All the best. All the best. Don't worry, we'll pass.
And I go there, all right. You guys are gonna be all right. Just don't do any. Don't involve
But I
yourself
even
in
feel
any
like
form
with
of
all of those
malpractice.
things, safe, with
Mm.
all of those CBT and cameras everywhere, people would.
Now man no man now.
So,
Man no man must work for.
I
You
mean,
understand?
people will
Man, you got
still.
the money.
Yeah, people will
Get
still
what
do
you
what they want
want.
to do. But
Normally.
we hope it actually like yields positive results and curbs, the rate of malpractice in our
Because some of us
educational
who read
system.
and somebody that just did not read.
There are actually some schools that they actually pay these people to help
There's special
students.
center now. You don't know what special center
No,
is?
I know there are special centers, but there
Yeah.
are actual schools that big name schools
Mm-hmm.
that the only thing you hear is, oh, students don't feel WAEC, students don't feel WAEC. They have a track record of this,
Special
this, 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 this.
center.
But
Not, there's
they
nothing they can tell
settle
me. Now special center.
they settle every single
Now
thing.
special center. Nothing where they fit tell me. Honestly.
Well, I hope it works anyway.
Oh, hope so. Okay, our next story for today is the Nigerian Tribune. On the big story on the Nigerian Tribune today says most Nigerian politicians not dependable. Says Jonathan. I
True.
second you, sir.
True.
I second
Ah.
that motion, sir. Seconded. Seconded.
Very true.
Seconded. Says politics in Nigeria is about betrayals. They will tell you something this minute, in the next 1 hour, say another.
Any
He
hand that
adds.
favors them, I mean.
Uh-uh.
They are this in the morning, this in the night.
Anywhere on the money, they call me. I will be there. Still, that's all.
Yes.
Mhm.
Any hand that favors them, really.
Exactly. So this one says non-oil revenue target. Obi tackles Tinubu, wants president to suspend new tax regime. New tax regime. Says leadership is about reducing burden. Abio. This new tax on every liter, as in 5%
But
tax
yeah,
on per
liter of
per
fuel.
liter of fuel. Is that not too much? Hey, for this country, we are going. We are going above only. We're going above only. I refuse to speak negatively of my country. Showdown looms between Ayedatiwa LG buses on FAAC funds. Showdown looms between Ayedatiwa LG buses on FAAC funds. Okay. The next story says 1,844 killed in southeast Nigeria between January 2021 and June 2023. Amnesty International. These figures are actually human beings.
I'm just wondering why. Why were they killed?
This is southeast.
Hmm.
Tinubu embarks on 10 working days vacation.
I saw
Departs
that.
for Europe.
That's it. I saw that, on the headlines.
Baba wants to go
Let's-
and hold
yeah,
his
yeah.
head.
Yeah, that he's going on an annual leave, and it's starting today. He'll be leaving Abuja today,
This is
and then
not-
I'm like,
10
okay,
days.
for 10 days.
At least it's not for
and then
months.
he'll be between the UK and then one other country, and I was just wondering to myself this morning. I was like, okay, the president is.
The president wants to go and chill. You think it's easy? Baba headache. Well, no. Philly.
Okay,
Hmm.
that's nice.
We wish him safe journey.
Yeah.
Lagos government warns over looming environmental collapse of lagoon. Commissioner condemns illegal dredging. Okay. Interesting. Guys, you need to take you really need to check out today's Nigerian Tribune. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, if you see on the front page, there are some people holding like a check.
Hmm.
You might want to check that out. Oshun Algon raises alarm over alleged plot to divert local government funds. Wants CBN government to investigate how the bank opened local government accounts, that's LG accounts, with APC members as signatories instead of civil servants. Hey, God. Corruption. Hmm. Their submission lacks merit, should be ignored. That's Oshun APC. That's what they said. Then the next paper is The Guardian. The big story on The Guardian
Guardian.
says how bias for sports entertainment reinforces school NASCAR myth. Again, how bias for sports entertainment reinforces school
School has
NASCAR myth. Is school really scam?
That's what I was about to ask you, Seth.
For Nigeria, you know, there are certain things that have happened over the years that made many graduates. Like you see a graduate where they do POS. Mm? Somebody with a degree. Some people with even.
But you know, as they say, nothing learned is ever even
No,
wasted, you
nothing
get?
learned is ever wasted.
So I feel like at some point, those certificates would have a need.
There was even a time I saw a Mesuya selling suya with somebody's certificate offline.
Oh God, where is the person graduates with?
It was a good result, though. I can't really remember. It was, I think, what university was that? University of, is it Lagos? Something
Hmm.
like that. So somebody just collected it from the malam and then posted it online. Still even had, if you even like look it up online, you'll find it. Like it still had the oil from the meat on it. No, it's painful, really painful. But some people are really beginning to believe school na scam. That school na scam thing. Like you remember, we're talking, speaking with one of our colleagues the other
Yeah.
day, that she said somebody called for a job for 150,000 naira,
Hmm.
and then with accommodation, and then about 500 graduates pulled up, right,
Yeah.
for a 150,000 naira job. It's quite painful. It's
Hmm.
quite painful. Well, our next story says police summon El Rufai ADC leaders for alleged conspiracy. Oshun Algon accuses CBN of
Sabotage.
sabotaging LG payments. Then ADC Audu Obi faults Tinubu's fiscal triumphs as cruelty over compassion. Retired soldiers protest lack retired soldiers protest lacks merits. DHQ insists. Really? Does it lack merit? Does it? Okay. Okay, you'll find the big story of the Guardian on page 4 and 5. Then this one says 70% of telecom downtime linked to energy issues. Guys, you want to grab a copy of the Guardian, okay?
Newspaper.
Most of the stories that we have here on the Guardian, we already took some of them, so you want to grab a copy of the Guardian and check it out for yourself.
Yeah.
Very interesting today. The next is The Nation. On The Nation, the big story says Nigerian politics full of liars, betrayers, says Jonathan. On the top page of The Nation, federal government weighs funding options for health sector. Local contractors to receive payments from Monday. Hallelujah. Shetima, president committed to diversification of economy. Council workers donate 10 million naira for Oyebanji's re-election. Amazing. Tinubu meets Ibas ahead end to Rivers emergency rule. Okay, and this one says military steps up battle against terrorists to secure farmers. That you'll find that on page 3 of the Nation.
Mm.
Okay, moving on to our next paper for today is this day. This day on the big story on this day says Jonathan, Nigerian politics is full of traitors and liars. We have that story is actually trending, guys. You might want to grab up your
Yeah.
own copies of today's newspapers and check them out. On the top page, it says CBN replacing civil servants with APC members as LG account signatories, says Oshun Algan. Okay, demands urgent investigation.
Mm.
Tinubu departs Abuja for 10-day working leave in Europe. Baba, please go and cool your hair so that when you come back.
You have enough space to
Yeah.
handle
Police
Nigerians.
summon ex-Kaduna government, that's Kaduna Governor El Rufai and others for disturbance of public peace. Really? They will tell you, okay, that's Jonathan saying, the former president Jonathan. Okay, guys, you might want to check out the of today's papers.
Papers.
That's all we can take for today on the newspaper review.
Yeah.
So grab your copies and check out the stories. Okay, on to today's.
trendy topics.
So something happened in Mabushi.
Yeah.
That was like days ago. That was like two
Yes,
2
on
days ago.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, right?
Yes, Wednesday.
Okay. So like this issue of touts or louts working with what is it, AMAC? Yeah,
Mm.
like this union, they call them
Yeah,
union.
they call them union.
Union, or what, that's what they're commonly called. But they're these guys who tax drivers and collect money for like from the park.
Yeah. So most of them, but they have like these tickets, especially if you're working in a park. You have these tickets
Yeah.
that you pay. It's like monthly dues.
It's even like I remember when I was in Kuje, they collect it from every driver, like every day.
Yes, they
was
will
a
not
daily
give you
thing.
that paper.
Yeah,
So
it
that
was like a daily
if you're
thing.
living, like you see area 1, if you're living
Yeah.
area 1 and then maybe you're going to a place like federal housing,
Yeah.
you will still see those same set of people again.
And you have, if you
So
don't
have to-
flash that
yeah,
ticket, like you're
they'll
going to pay.
just exactly.
And this one, every time you're in a vehicle, like you hear private drivers, private vehicle owners telling you, "Hi, I don't want to park here. I don't want to park here. Hurry up, get down."
Very-
Because
oh
these
my
people,
God.
if they hold you, they get a hold of you,
Mhm.
you're going to pay. You're going to pay a whole lot.
Yeah.
So as in, this happened in Mabushi. Like we got the story from an Uber driver.
Yeah.
Where as in the thing was trending. It just happened. Like he was there. So he was like trying to explain. So we went online and we actually saw for ourselves, guys, what really happened. Like, what drove these people to start fighting over this
No, that's what they always do.
What I say?
It's an opportunity to make money. The moment you go against the law, like maybe you park where you're not supposed to park, they'll enter your car. They'll start trying to collect your key, dragging your steering with you, just so that you come down and say, "Oh yeah, how much do you want?" They say, "Oga." The next thing, if you allow them, well, some people don't allow them because they over extort people on that basis. So if you allow them and just allow them carry your key,
Too much.
do all of those things, the next thing is, "Oh yeah, Oga, what do you want?" To say, baba, boys never chop, blah blah blah. You know, saying in Nigeria we did, blah 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 blah.
I wish it
And
was
then the
boys
next
never
thing-
chop. I wish it was.
The ones I've experienced, they are always the same at
Yeah.
100,000, and then Nigerians like get mad. I'm like, what are you charging me 100,000 naira for?
Like now you buy
You're
motor
not
from
road
me. Now
safety.
you give me fuel.
I mean, so why is
What authority do these guys really
that's
have
that's
in Abuja?
that's what the struggle is mainly about, because you know that the moment you park is like almost food don't show, you know, like last supper.
yeah.
That's how it is for them. Every moment they see a car parked wrongly or anything, that's what it is.
And now the story goes like they were fighting over the steering. They're fighting over the steering with the owner of the vehicle.
Exactly.
And then this vehicle plunged straight. Just
And then the father, the mother,
father, mother, and child
son,
dead.
all gone.
And then you know Nigerians now. sometimes when they're angry, and this thing, it's been long that we heard about these stories in Abuja of
It
lynching
has been
and all
happening.
that. So
It still happens though.
people jumped on them, like they
Hmm.
lynched them. It wasn't they were lynched.
It happens.
They attacked them, a mob attacked them and lynched them. We can actually avoid most of these things happening. Don't chase money don't chase money outside of wisdom. If you're chasing money, you use your head.
Ah,
You
so I'm
use
so,
your head.
I'm sorry, but they're not educated, so I don't
No,
think they understand
No,
that.
no. You see what I tell people? Education. Illiteracy is not an excuse for stupidity. Illiteracy. There are so many people who are not who have not been to the four walls of a school but
Yeah.
are very intelligent.
Not the abokis. Sorry.
And those abokis, most of them are not. Most of them are Yorubas. Some are abokis and you have Yoruba
Yeah,
and the abokis,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
hardly find other tribes there.
Yeah.
So it's
True.
mostly Yorubas and abokis.
You know, on my way home on Wednesday evening, I was like, in a public transport, and then that same incident happened. And then the person who was in the car with us was like this guy was at area 1, or he was just like parking his car.
Yeah.
Then they just rushed him. The guy didn't even do anything. He just sat down. He was just looking. So somebody in my car was not like that. If you check him now, that guy feel be military. These guys go see shaggy for person. We don't even argue with you. Just allow you make collect kimi. He go just put one call and all of them
Loud mouthed,
in prison straight.
ill mannered.
Oh, they are always like that. There's another one that
That's why
happened.
they're loud.
There's another one that happened in front of me. It was a pregnant woman. Like her tummy was already big. They brushed her. Just okay. So this is the driver's seat. They brushed her just to collect the key. Her husband was mad. Like that was. He was going to be calm, but you see that incident alone made him so angry. He said, if anything happens to my babies, and then he started to speak Hausa, and they said, Baba. They decided to beg and beg and beg and beg. People now started to beg, and that's how they just let them go. They say they don't know now. It's because of hunger.
That hunger has driven
That's what they always
those
say.
ones now to their deaths.
And on X, people are blaming Amak for allowing this kind of people
They have too
this level
much
of
leverage.
yeah.
Too much. Like, even if they gave you such power, don't you have sense?
And
Common sense. No, like somebody there's an actress that actually made that statement. One of my favorite actresses, actually, like you know this lady Nsekwe. She said common sense is not common at all.
No,
Common
these
sense
people,
is not common at
these
all
people
with
are
those
not
people.
even thinking sense. All
They cannot think sense.
they can't. It's like somebody have removed the most functioning part of your brain, and the only thing that matters to you is to
It's
get
food.
food. So
And most of them, at the end of the day,
And
it's
you
not
know-
food they're
you
getting.
know
It's
what?
smoke,
some of them even
drugs,
justify
and all of those nonsense.
some of
that
them
they're
because
going
that
after.
for that pregnant woman that they brushed when
Yeah.
they were speaking Hausa to her husband, the guy was even justifying that at least he's not carrying gun, at least he's not shooting people, he's not kidnapping people.
And you have
that
to do
this
it the
is his
wrong
own
way.
This is his own way.
And you have to do it the wrong
That Baba
way.
should drop something for them. Make Baba no vex, but na hunger they do, boys.
I know a lot of people just excuse a lot of nonsense. Just excuse a lot of nonsense to God. Well, I will advise you, if you're on the road chasing people's cars and doing all manner of nonsense, I want you to know that the country where we're in right now, people are really very angry. People are very angry. Somebody's just waiting to pounce on you, to
Yeah.
unleash their frustration or anger on you, and it will be justified. So if you're one of those louts putting on that green and white uniform, I advise you, apply wisdom. If you're chasing money, remember you have a life, you have family, because those ones that were lynched now, it's over for them. No more family, no more friends. They're gone.
And I really just hope that the right authorities will look into, the whole matter. Even if you need to, I know this might be some kind of way to empower these people, but even if you want to empower them, how about some kind of training,
Empower them rightly.
rules and regulations?
Empower them rightly.
Something like a system that just guides the process of all of these
And the one who is
things.
the best part, you say, not be all of them get uniform.
Exactly. Most of them don't.
Eh?
So, and they always have very
See somebody father with big stomach, they jump up and down for park, they shout this.
It's money, oh, it's money they're chasing. So I know it's in some kind of empowerment scheme, but let's do it properly. Let them be trained, let them know the rules and regulation, and
Yeah.
let them have like very serious consequences, for their actions. Let it be known that if you do this on the road or so,
Like you just
you're going
killed
to
three,
be,
you just wiped
you
out an
know,
entire family.
let's have those systems in place so we can
God.
reduce the level of death and chaos that goes on the streets.
Yeah. Okay, on to the next story.
Yeah.
So Ghanaians of late, Ghanaians have been the buga was no be small. They say Ashi must go, Yahoo must go, Amraba must go. But there are tons and tons of stories of Ghanaians stealing vehicles, lifting them to their countries. Tons and tons of stories of Ghanaians impersonating. If you talk about criminals, I would actually pick Ghanaians first. Yahoo, now una start am. Shey una know.
God.
But you know that Nigerians, when you teach a Nigerian something, he doesn't keep it in. Ghanaians are very stingy. they go know this thing now. They no go tell their neighbors say see wetin they play. Even
They
their
want
brothers.
all the profit to themselves.
Nigerians will tell you half a guy I get update to
Mm.
come make I carry you along.
Yeah.
But this Yahoo thing, HK plenty for Ghana past Nigeria.
Yeah.
I can beat my chest on it any day. So even it got to the extent whereby Ghanaians have been harassing Nigerians and chasing them out of their countries. That it was of recent, it was the president of this country, Burkina Faso,
Okay.
Traore,
Mm.
that actually started accepting Nigerians.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
He accepted how many about thousands of Nigerians into
Nigerians.
Burkina Faso. I know a lot has been happening in Burkina Faso too before now, yeah. But the thing is, Ghanaians have been frustrating Nigerians.
Mm.
Now they are throwing us out of their country, even arresting landlords. My sister is deep. Arresting landlords that give
That's
their
very
houses,
serious, though.
arresting Ghanaian landlords that give out their houses to Nigerians for lease.
That's very serious.
This was the same Ghana.
Is it that deep?
Hey. My
I
sister
mean,
is deep, oh.
what's wrong with that?
Jealousy.
No. That's too much.
If you were on Twitter, if like on X,
on X,
if
yeah.
you go on TikTok, there has been a war between Nigeria and South Africa
They
and
have
Ghanaians.
been.
And Ghanaians, anything wey concern Nigerians, Ghanaians they like carrying for head. Now I have news flash for you. You have been sending Nigerians out of your country, Abi, frustrating them. Remember, your president has come to our country. They want to partner with us. You people cannot pay for your lights.
Oh
You
my
can't pay
God.
your light bill. So you have come to Nigeria now to exchange,
Okay.
you want us to exchange services and you want us to do business. You want us to partner.
Yeah.
We have news flash for you. Those of you who are sending Nigerians out of your country, you have, for your people here, Ghanaians in Nigeria, hear me. You are an illegal migrant, hear me. Because some of you just travel 4 hours, just enter Nigeria and I can't sit down. Now go begin, they say Banku, they say that's Ghana bread. Some of you now don't even get businesses for this country. Oh, we're not lynching you people. We're not chasing you. We're not doing. I
Any
don't.
of that, yeah.
Nigeria, the same West Africa for God's sake. I don't know why Ghanaians are full of hate. They're full of hate.
Well, to-
It's like I say, it be like say you don't even know what's in the song for this. matter.
I was going to, just say what our former colleague said, how that we all have, our points of, Nigerians too, we have our own at some point.
It's not as if Nigerians we have our own at some point. You see, when people talk about Nigeria, sometimes it hits me, and I don't agree, because you see, Nigerians, we are very welcoming, very welcoming,
Yeah. I agree to
very
that.
welcoming. We don't. If you check our rules on immigration, it's not as stiff as
See, as other
as it is with
countries.
other
Yes,
countries.
true, very true.
That's one. Secondly, you go just see foreigner for Nigeria. Once you just see them say, from this country, everybody go begin the one welcome you. You understand? Make you feel at home. But our own, when we are outside, it's not the same. For the fact that for Ghanaians to they hate on us,
Because
Ghanaians
we
are
always
very
take
ungrateful.
We always take advantage of things now, We are always, fast.
Okay, they asked the Ghanaian the other time, why do you hate Nigerians? Nigerians have too much sense. Who say make you no get sense? Joseph, who say make you no get sense? Who say make you no get sense? When you dey eat catfish, na only catfish, na una base una mind, all una energy, or una dey eat banku. Eat wetin go open your brain. They are saying Nigerians are this. That was now. Nigeria does not even partner with you people for when it comes to movies anymore.
Yeah.
So your actors,
True.
your actors cannot even.
even music. There was
Is there anything like Ghanaian movie industry?
there was even like a trend that was going on I think on Wednesday that said Davido rejected one Ghanaian
South African
okay
and we
yeah
will keep
yeah
rejecting
artist,
you.
yeah.
I told you if it was up to me, South Africans would not exist.
And it's
in
not even
Nigeria.
only Davido, like quite a number of these very big artists.
What are they
have
singing?
come
I'm a
to-
piano. I'm a piano become known to the rest of the world because Nigerians started dancing to it.
Yeah.
It's the truth. You know, if you want to market your goods if you're an international brand, you want to market your once Nigerians
Carry
begin
it up. Yeah.
it's finished. We are blessed. We are like that. So Ghanaians, I have news flash for you. If you're in Nigeria, you don't have a valid visa, or we don't even do. Your documents are not valid. I have news for you. You have till 30th of September to go and fix whatever issue you have with immigration, whatever issue you have with your document, because by 30th of September, you see this September, they will begin the pursue now, and I go join. I will even, you see that Ghana must go, I will buy it and personally share it to most of you to carry your things with, because this insult is becoming too much. Ghana, what in Ghana get?
The Kante clothing, beautiful rice, very tasty rice. I'm
Which
mentioning
mumu rice?
I'm just you asked me a question. I'm
That
mentioning
pink rice. They eat egg with everything. I beg, I know what.
my God.
Make you don't be like say, I dey hate on Ghana. Guys, I beg.
So down to the next
Go and
trend.
fix your documents. So 30th of September, they'll begin a pursue now like
So from the
Lost sheep.
from the 1st of September, there had been this increase in
Yeah.
renewal of international passports. So for
I
the
heard about
yeah
that.
for the 32 page one, it was formerly 50,000. Now it's 100,000, and then the 60 that's for the one that has 5 years validity, and then the one for 64 pages, same 10 years validity, was formerly 100,000, and it's now 200,000. So this NIS came out to say that, and then they said the reason for increase was to reduce the rate of corruption. That it was, let's say our passport was just easily, because of the price at that time, was easily accessible, so anybody could just get it, and for better quality according to the news and everything. So someone now came out to say that, the NIS came out to say that that even if people increase it, the rate of corruption will not reduce.
People that still want to jackpot will still afford it.
People exactly.
They will afford it. Nigerians, once they have a target, once they make
True,
something
very
a target,
true.
they achieve it.
They achieve
Like
it.
if I say I want to travel now, I just have to plan
Yeah,
and I'll start saving. And you want to tell me
That's
that
exactly what I wanted
won't
to
be
say.
able. So it's not an excuse.
but they
It's not
said
an
that it
excuse.
might affect the Nigerians in diaspora.
Why will it not affect them?
So
Is
that
it not the same passport we're talking about?
exactly.
Why will it not affect them?
Exactly. So they were. I don't know if they are even going to bring it down sharp, but people were just coming out to talk about it.
I just want to believe that it is speculation because you just carry passport go 100K
And it's
just
double
like that.
of the price. Like that's a huge amount of money going on there.
What me I have to say is maybe they want you people to stop jackpying. Una should they run for una country. Where una sit down. That's why small Ghana and South Africa, when don't get anything, they abuse una. So maybe they want you guys to